I saw a really interesting interview, so I thought I would share this with you this morning. It's from last night on Jesse Waters. He interviewed the person had had a mask on to hide his face. We're told, a former member of Antifa, who talked about what the organization really stands for and how he got recruited when he was in the 9th grade. Yeah. Recruited to be an Antifa in the 9th grade.
Would have been about 9th grade or so. Get on a few years. Growing up in Seattle, we had those the riots in '99, and yeah, I was ready to go, man. I had little Molotov cocktails in my bedroom and a copy of the Anarchist Cookbook that I had photoshopped or photocopied at the time from a friend of mine's older brother. It was just at the time, and like, oh, this is just a good time. And it's only later on that you get more involved with the ideas, the philosophies, the direct action ideologies that go deeper into later on becoming like a full-blown anarcho-communist and syndicalist.
So what does that mean? What was the ideology? Full-blown communism?
I mean, a lot of it is these are accelerationism. It's not the slow march to the institutions. It is, we want this and we want it now. And one of the reasons that I got out of it is probably around 2014, 15, we started seeing groups come up to Seattle and Portland from California, and they were much more like, hey, you better get in line with this, and if you're not, there's consequences and there's pressure.
So you were being forced to take violent action, or else you might have been hurt?
Oh, not only that, but there was pressure, there was ostracization, things of that nature where, you might get into it, say, like, because you don't like bigotry in the music scene. And then later on, it's, you're going to adhere to these tenets and you're going to say and think these ways. And if you're on the fence at all, silence is violence, and your comrades are going to become a problem for you,
Yeah, I get the idea. So they recruit young people who maybe have some sort of an idealistic cause or just want to have fun, blowing stuff up, and then they radicalize them further as a part of the organization. And if they don't want to go along with what Antifa is doing, then they basically either ostracize them or force them to participate, or their own lives are potentially in danger. Sounds like a great thing to do. Wow, Mom and Dad must be so proud. Notice he mentioned Seattle, Portland, California. That's where these radicals are born and bred, for the most part.